Hey you guys, okay, so I am getting ready to make the Tropical Blast. I'm actually going to be calling it Tropical Watermelon because it has a hint of watermelon that comes stronger than some of the other tropical scents, but the fragrance oil is Tropical Blast and it's a custom order, and I made some watermelon embeds to go on the top. And so I'm going to get started with it right now, and I'm going to bring you down. Okay, so now the first thing I'm going to do is add my coconut flour, my kaolin clay, and finely ground oatmeal into the mix. And of course I'm going to move these things out of my way as I go. Then I'm going to stir it. Then I'm going to stick blend this in before I add my lye. Now, since I just have a 1 pound mold to use, that's all they wanted was 1 pound mold. I've got like 12 ounces of oil here because I have a piping batter that I've already made, and it is sitting over here thickening up, so the piping will be ready to go almost as soon as this is ready to have the piping put on top of it. I don't like to wait. I'm impatient when it comes to piping. And I guess, some people make it at the same time and it can sit and they can wait and they're not impatient like me. But I had to make it ahead in order not to be impatient. So here's my stick blender. Trying to get as much air bubbles out as possible. So next for my lye. I forgot something. They're going on right now. Okay, now I can do the lye. I have sea salt and Tussa Silk in with the lye water. Okay. Stir this on a little bit. Burp my blender. For the heavy cream. And the fragrance oil. And get this blended up so that I can add it to the colorants. I have dark purple and dark turquoise. Those were the colors that was requested. Plus I'm going to leave some natural so that can have a contrast. We'll start with the dark turquoise. Get the dark purple as well. Oh, gotta measure it. That's pretty close to even. Now it's better. Save that for contrast. Let's kind of blend the dark turquoise first. I don't want to put purple into my turquoisey color. Still very, very fluid. I need that. Okay, I think I will start with some of the no color. Like that. And the purple, of course. Now I've only got 12 ounces of this right here so that I can, have the top the right amount. Don't want to make the bar too big. It wouldn't fit in the box. It needs to ponify in. And this time I'm not having to save any for the top, so I'm using it all. Well, mostly all. Always have towels handy. You get it on your hands sometimes. It's actually coming up pretty close to the top. Now I'm going to do a swirl with the bubble wand like I did the strawberries. So that's what was requested, but first I'm tapping out the air bubbles. See now, woo. There we go. Clean my table off. Squirt him. Rubbing alcohol, help it start setting. While I put the piping batter to the bag, just the natural color. Figured it would match better. Here we go. I have the star tip on my piping batter, and when I actually use it on batter that's just not quite ready, it gives a nice little pretty design on the inside as it sinks into the batter. And I'm scraping down the batter there in that one spot and just using the rest of the batter before I add the end beds. The person wanted 4 seeds on it and some that didn't have the seeds. There you go. It's ready to be put to bed. I'll cut it tomorrow. Good old shot of rubbing alcohol. It prevents soda ash. Okay, so onto the unmolding and the cutting. And it's kind of late in the day. Well, Mom decided to fix spaghetti for supper, and Daddy doesn't like spaghetti sauce, so she decided, let's make Alfredo sauce, but find the recipe. Okay, can you go to the store to get the recipe? Sure. And then, of course, comes the, when I get back with the ingredients. Can you make the Alfredo sauce? You're the one that found the recipe. So, I've been in a hot kitchen making homemade Alfredo sauce. It's very yummy and delicious. But, holy, is that kitchen hot. And I gotta tug and release the seal on this one. It's a little bit harder with these end beds on the top to get it to come loose. Say, come loose here. Let's release the seal. Trying to get my fingers into there. Peel this back a little. Get my finger right there to where it can come out easier. Yeah, okay. Now there we go. Now we got it coming out. Sometimes it takes a little bit of work, and I do have sea salt in it so I don't mess up the bottom. And there we go. Now, to get the cutter, which I have right here, already side here. I'm working on the candles that my friend wanted as well. And I do not like the wax that I have. I got it from Brambleberry, and I don't know, it makes air bubbles. It's not as bad as the first time around, but it's not really working the way I would like it to. I think I'm going to have to do this. That way I can know where I'm cutting between the watermelons. Now, look at that.
one last little cut. This does smell very yummy. At one point today, I was smelling so much orange and Caribbean Escape dupe type that I didn't think I'd be able to smell this Tropical Blast, which actually, whoa. The two girls are going to fight over this because this is actually for two girls. They're going to fight over these. That one. Of course, luckily for that side, there's that one. But anyway, so there we have that. I'm going to say bye now. So, bye now.